Bruins lose 4-1 at home against the Vegas Golden Knights in their only home game during the stretch of seven. They were just on the road for three. They're back home for a game, and then they're on the road for the next three. Welcome back to the Den. I'm your host Jay Freeman, and I guess the Bruins never learned about the Bruins, I guess, never watched Full Metal Alchemist, and I get it. Anime is not really for everyone, and but still, you never learned about the laws of equivalent exchange. And just holy crap! How did this game? Just hooray! We got Cassidy back, but we also lost Craig Smith and Brad Marchand to COVID protocol. I'm not saying that we would have won this game if both these players were in the lineup, but I'm just saying that maybe these two. But I'm just saying that maybe it would have been like 4-2 or maybe 4-3 if these two guys were in the lineup. But also, I mean, hey, we're back to Cassidy after Sacco had his nice run of 3-1-2 And to be fair, and honestly, if Cassidy goes down, there isn't really any better assistant head coach in the league I'd take over Joe Sacco. Oh, but I'm also doing this with like no notes. I have notes, but they're so barren. It's pretty much just it's like hooray. Just the Bruins looked flat-footed and outmatched at every point of the game this game. And it's not like any team played sloppy. It's like there were only two penalties in this entire game, one for each team, and both were in the first period. The first one was again the first one put the Bruins on the power play, and I was a little bit scared because I had heard that Vegas had like six shorthanded goals this season, which was more than any other team. But Vegas ends up killing their penalty, and they don't end up getting a shorty on us. But also freaking Max Pacioretty. Oh my God, the pinball wizard himself, Max Pacioretty. Like step us like if there were like if Tommy was written about a kid from fucking Connecticut, then that would be yeah, that they would need to make no changes to the song Pinball Wizard, because oh my God, Pacioretty just deflecting it off every single Bruins defenseman he can before it goes into the net twice this game. Twice. Just I don't know. Max Pacioretty is great. I mean, I still find the trade for him to be a little bit weird because I know that Montreal was saying like, hey, we'll take Cody Glass off your hands, and Vegas was like, no, it needs to be Nick Suzuki, and then Suzuki fucked them up in the freaking playoffs. Like, what the hell are you doing? And also you gave up Tomas Tatar. I mean, yeah, you didn't really fit in your scheme, but still, you gave up Tomas Tatar. But evidently, it's working. Whatever Vegas is doing, it's working. Whatever the Bruins are doing, it's not. But the Bruins go into the third period down 4-0 at home. I got into an argument today with someone about Brandon Carlo and just how ineffective he is, and how I still think that the Bruins should have tried to trade him for Noah Hanifin back in like 2020 when those talks were circulating, and he was like, no, Carlo's the best. Carlo's the second best defenseman that we have other than McAvoy, and we need someone with the big burly presence. And I don't pardon my fucking idiotic take as you so suggested, but a 6'5" fucking tree is not going to do anything against the likes of William Karlsson, Max Pacioretty, Alex Pietrangelo, Shea Theodore, or Jonathan Marchessault, and Riley Smith. You are not going to stop anything with that man. With that man as your second best defenseman. And by the way, he's not our second best defenseman. I honestly think that our second best defenseman is Matt Grzelcyk, with a close third being Jakub Zboril. That entire 2015 draft, I went through it last night, and it got even worse in my opinion. And because in the sixth round, the Bruins drafted this scrub. I think it. I can't even remember his freaking name. The very next pick was Andrew Mangiapane, and 2 picks afterwards was Mason Appleton. And there is only one good outcome of this season. The Bruins. There is only one outcome that will be beneficial to the long-term success of the Bruins for this season, and unfortunately, it's the one that I don't want to have happen. Because I don't want to see this team lose. The most beneficial thing for this team for this team's future is if they lose out, and if they lose like hell, and Don Sweeney gets fired. There is no other. When you spend over $10 million in free agents, with most of them to shore up a bottom six, and one of them to shore up a Swiss cheese defense, and where the cheese part is where the entire cheese part is just is McAvoy, and the Swiss part is every other player. Like even worse, 2016, Sweeney's in the draft. He takes Trent Frederick. I like Trent Frederick. You took him over Alex DeBrincat. Fuck you, Sweeney. You can't draft worth a shit. But back to free agency. We spend all this money on free agent talent, and all of it is getting outscored by Andre freaking Kasha, a dude who is being paid less than $1.5 million this year, is doing better than has more goals this season than every single free agent pickup we made. Hell, Sean Corrali in Columbus. He's already got several goals under his belt, more than Taylor Hall, and we signed him to a 4x4. I don't know what else to. I don't know how to help this team, because I'm just a voice on the internet. But still, well, Sweeney, you need to go. Oh, and also, that's right. We're talking about the freaking game. Early on in the third quarter, Taylor Hall showed why he was paid that much money by taking it behind in the net and setting up a nice pass to Bergeron to put it right in the net for 4-1. And not much else happens. The Bruins pull Swayman. He doesn't. Neither team can really capitalize. The Bruins lose 4-1. Robin a team that averages 36 shots per game, and putting them second in the entire league, got only 24 shots on Robin Lehner. I that's not any indictment on Robin Lehner. I love Robin Lehner, and I think he's a great goalie. But still, this team is, I don't even know. Oh, do we have to rely entirely on in our aging veterans, or can we rely on this team to finally develop talent, not named in Pasternak or Marchand, not named Pasternak or McAvoy. Jack Ashawn was up here for like a cup of coffee and was sent down today. He would have been so much better out there than he would have been so much better and given us at least a better chance to win than Carlo. Freaking Jack Studnicka's is constantly been on like the top of our development list, and he's been okay. Oscar Steen, he's been blah. He's been meh. Anton Bleed at least has been a decent player this season, and then we get to Earl Vakanainen. Please, for the love of God, just fucking develop, dude. You have the build of a hybrid. You have the build of a hybrid defenseman that can hang with McAvoy on the top line. Please, just freaking develop. And again, I don't know what else to say about this game because nothing happened. It was just four goals were scored. Oh yeah, I forgot about the second penalty. John Moore got called for high sticking and with like 18 seconds left in the first period, and then and I think it was William Karlsson got a deflection off of Carlo's freaking skate, and it goes past Swayman's 5-hole and past the red line with 0.4 of a second left in the period. Like, goddamn, you can't even hold on to you can't even freaking kill a penalty with 18 seconds left on the clock. This team is just frustrating. And I think that is it for tonight's episode of Into the Den. Click like if you like, click subscribe if you really like. Down below, I guess to end this on a positive note, down below is the link to Jake Tebow's GoFundMe and a link to the Transanta Instagram page. And Transanta is a wonderful initiative taken up by members of the ACLU and various queer actors and actresses and plenty of social media and plenty of celebrity is to bring Christmas presents to queer, trans, and non-binary youth and that are homeless, in foster care, or in heavily struggling situations, and they do it is fantastic work, and it would be amazing if you all could help make some kids it's Christmases but I think that will end it here, and I hope that our next game, that is against the Islanders. I mean, shit, those guys sucked this year, and have like the worst. They have like the worst. One of the worst goal difference. They have like the least amount of goals scored this season or something like that. I will just look it up real quick just to just to draw out this freaking video, even though it's probably way too. They have 51 goals scored, which is second to last in the league, behind only the Arizona Coyotes with 48. With 48. Who knows? Maybe we eke out a win against the Islanders, who suck. Like, or maybe Matt Barzal can torture us with images of Zachary Senyshyn.